Okay, so check this out. 5 months after my boy Peacemaker was out there with the Suicide Squad doing that Corto Maltese madness. You remember that? Explosion, starfish, a lot of therapy probably needed. Yeah, that one. So now my dude's chilling in a hospital bed, still looking like a busted up action figure. But somehow they're like, yeah, you good, and discharge him. So where's he go? Straight to his trailer home? Because nothing says I'm ready for a fresh start like lawn chairs and questionable hygiene. And boom, who's waiting for him? It's a whole crew from Argus, Clemson Mern, looking like he ain't blinked in 3 years. Hardcore all don't even try it. Face John Economos with his sad IT guy energy, and Adebayo the new chick who's just trying to make it through the week. So Mern drops the classic ultimatum like, yo, either go back to prison or join something called Project Butterfly. And Peacemaker, he's like, butterflies? When I'm gonna fight a moth? He's like, I need a jetpack. And Mern's like, no. Chris is like, then how I'm gonna fight a moth? So he rolls up to see his dad, Augie, certified racist, full-time douchebag, who treats Chris like shit. He gives Peacemaker a new helmet and lets him pick up his best friend, Eagly. Bro, it's a bald eagle that hugs. No joke. Later that night, Peacemaker's like, I got the drip, I got the mission. So he hits the bar. He tries to flirt with Hardcore, got shut down instantly. So instead, he picks up some random chick named Annie, right? She seems cool, until she suddenly goes full WWE SmackDown on him in his tighty whities. Turns out she's got super strength. And Peacemaker, dude's fighting for his life in a 1-bedroom apartment. So he pops the Sonic Boom helmet. Oh, block goes kablam! Like, bye-bye, Annie. Hello, property damage. Hardcore's on the phone like, dude, what did you do? And he's like, self-defense. While the cops roll in like it's a parade, he's scrambling to grab his stuff, helmet, documents, mysterious alien tech, and he's out the balcony like parkour. Eagly swoops in, Hardcore's driving, Adebayo's navigating, and Peacemaker's sitting in the back seat like that went well. But the cops ain't playing. They start poking around. So Economos, sneaky dude, swaps Peacemaker's prints with his dad's, so now Augie's in jail, right? And the minute he walks in, all the white supremacists in the joint are like, hail the white dragon. Yeah, that's his villain name. Meanwhile, Peacemaker's trying to figure things out. He connects the dots, like Annie only attacked after reading his mission file. Suspicious, right? But no one wants to high-five him for surviving an alien Tinder date, so he's all bummed out and goes back to his trailer, and who shows up? Vigilante. Man's like if Deadpool worked at Target but had insane aim. He's like, yo, let's do target practice to cheer you up. And Peacemaker's like, heck yeah! So they start shooting bottles and feelings, and they crack open that alien device. Turns out, it's a mini spaceship, like straight up Men in Black vibes. Mern's like, time to go full butterfly mode. Mission? Take out some senator dude named Royland Goff, who might be one of these so-called alien butterflies. And Peacemaker, he's just sitting there like, all right, let's do it. So Peacemaker's posted up with Hardcore on some night vision binoculars and dad issues kind of stakeout outside this fancy-looking suburban house, right? And the target? Goff plus maybe his wife and kids. All of them might be butterflies too. It's like full alien Brady Bunch situation. So Peacemaker's sitting there talking all tough like, I'd kill any man, woman, or child if it meant peace. But then he's sweating like, do alien kids count? And boom, Vigilante just slides in like, sup, man? Then the fam sits down for dinner, right? But it's not just regular dinner. Like, whole family starts drinking this neon goo like it's Capri Sun from another galaxy. Mern on the comms like, take the shot, and Peacemaker's just there like, can't. And right when things are getting awkward, Vigilante stands up, pulls out the strap, and just starts clapping the whole squad. Like, pop, pop, mama, gone, kids. Gone. Right as Vigilante's about to finish off Goff, bam! This little dude named Judo Master comes flying out of nowhere like a fun-sized Jackie Chan and starts wrecking shop. Drops Peacemaker, smacks Vigilante like it's Mortal Kombat. Inside the house, it's bad. Goff's trying to break Peacemaker like, tell me everything or your boy here loses a toe. Then, boom! Mern blows up the door. Peacemaker's free, finishes Goff with a big old boom. And Economos takes out Judo Master with a van. Real Clerks meets Call of Duty moment. Then, yo! This is the crazy part. A butterfly straight up crawls out of Goff's face. Just flutters out like, hey, what's up? Everyone's like, what the? They scan the database and realize, yo, these things are all over the planet. It's not just a few. It's like full-on alien Starbucks franchise. They bring Judo Master back to base. Peacemaker's like, yeah, I squashed the bug. Vigilante drives him to his dad's place to get new helmets and gear, but Peacemaker finds out that his pops, Augie, got locked up because Economos swapped the fingerprints. Mern's like, yo, don't go see him, and Adebayo's like, please chill, but Peacemaker's like, nah, gotta see Pops. So he visits him, and Augie's all like, you ain't no son of mine, and I'm gonna tell about the fingerprints. Then Adebayo gets this genius idea. She's like, hey, Vigilante, you know what would really help Peacemaker emotionally? If his dad just, like, disappeared. And Vigilante goes, bet. Dude literally gets himself arrested on purpose like he's doing a prison speed run just to try and murder Peacemaker's dad. So Peacemaker comes back to HQ with Adebayo, and bam! Judo Master pops out like a spicy gremlin in cargo pants, trying to throw hands. And I mean, this little dude don't quit. Like, he's all fists and fury. Just when it looks like he's about to spill some big butterfly tea, blam! Adebayo pops him one. She's like, oops, my bad. Then Peacemaker dips back to his trailer, right? And guess what? He's keeping the actual alien butterfly alive in a jar like it's a goldfish. Bro just stares at it, thinking about all his emotional trauma. You got Rick Flag, R.I.P. His pops training him to be Judge Dredd with trauma, and his brother, yeah, the one who died in that backyard beatdown situation. So now Peacemaker's all sad, blasting hair metal and crying on the inside. Vigilante's trying to get Augie's racist bingo buddies to throw hands so he can get Augie involved and, maybe accidentally oopsie-daisy, eliminate him. But Augie? He's just chilling, not taking the bait. But no worries, Hardcore shows up and bails him. Back at HQ, Adebayo finds a new lead on the butterflies, and she's like, yo, Mern, I got something. A plot twist, Mern's a butterfly man. No! Not the cool guy. But hold up, over at the police station, Augie's like, I ain't letting this slide, and tells Detective Song and Fitzgibbon, yo, check those fingerprints again. Peacemaker murked that lady. So then the team has a little science class, like butterflies crawl inside your mouth like nasty little Uber drivers, and they only eat this weird goo. Adebayo's lead points them to this shady bottling plant. Mern brings in some sketchy dude named Casper Locke to be the new police chief. Now here's where it gets crazy. Peacemaker puts on his X-ray helmet and sees that every worker in the factory is a dang butterfly. Like all of them. Even the janitor. And wait for it. There's a freaking escaped alien-possessed gorilla named Charlie. You ever seen a gorilla kicking butt? Well, now you have. It's chaos. And then out of nowhere, Economos shows up like a lumberjack of justice and takes out Gorilla Charlie with a freaking chainsaw. Bro leveled up from boring desk guy to a total stud in one scene. Even Peacemaker's like, okay, respect. So on the drive back, they're all vibing, headbanging to some glam rock. Team's got that Fast and Furious family energy. And Peacemaker's like, yo, Adebayo, come hang at my trailer. They drink, talk deep. She's like, maybe don't be a total jerk all the time. And he's like, right. A plot twist. She plants a fake diary in his place because Amanda Waller's pulling strings, you know? Back at the office, Adebayo's messing with Peacemaker's X-ray helmet like it's the new iPad Pro, right? And boom, girl sees Mern's a freaking butterfly. Girl screaming and running for her life. But instead of squishing her like a bug, Mern's like, hold up, I'm a good butterfly, okay? Turns out all the other butterflies are trying to take over Earth, but Mern's the only one like, yo, maybe let the humans live. To take the song, right? She's all like, you know what? Forget this whole locked dude and his bootleg police drama, and she straight up lets Augie out of jail like, boom, Grandpa Racist is free. And then she gets a warrant to arrest Peacemaker. Cut to Peacemaker's trailer, he's chilling with Vigilante when that butterfly alien inside the jar, you remember the one he's been keeping like a funky space pet, starts trying to talk. Not just like make weird squelchy sounds, but legit communicate. But before they can be like, cool, spill it ET, SWAT rolls up like, open up, we have a warrant. And bro, Vigilante drops from the above, shatters the jar, splat, and boom, butterfly's loose, flies straight into Song's mouth. Ew! Now she's Butterfly Song. So Peacemaker, Vigilante, and Eagly yeet out of there with Locke's help. And Locke's like, here's your fake diary, I got you. Economist is in the back looking through spreadsheets and Google Maps and figures out they're at Coverdale Ranch. Surprise! The butterfly's got a secret alien cow, goopy interdimensional moo beast that's pumping out alien goo non-stop. That's their alien fuel. Meanwhile, Augie rolls out in his white dragon Power Ranger armor of evil, talking all, I'ma end my son. Now Butterfly Song, she summons a whole dang alien army. Like everyone gets butterflied, prisoners, cops, even Locke. So Locke releases Peacemaker's fake diary to the press like, this dude's a psycho, and now Peacemaker's wanted for every butterfly's murder. Flashback time, little Chris is fighting his brother Keith, wins, but then foam's coming out his brother's mouth and dude's gone. Heavy stuff, bro? Now Adebayo's feeling guilty because she's been lying to Peacemaker. Oh, and her mom's Amanda Waller, yeah, the queen of shady government ops. Peacemaker's pissed, betrayed, wounded in the soul, so he's like, I don't care, I'm finding that cow. And he dips with Vigilante, Eagly, and Economos. But then, boom, Augie and his racist Power Ranger gang show up and bro, Eagly gets hurt. Like, no, not the bird, man. Vigilante goes hard, smacks a weak spot in a white dragon suit, and zaps his weapons. And Economos, dude wrecks Augie's goons like a nerdy John Wick. Then it's face-off time. Peacemaker finally faces his pops and is like, you ruined my life, made me kill my own brother, and also your helmet looks dumb. And then, blam, Pops is gone. No more dragon, no more daddy issues, just freedom, and maybe a little pain. Meanwhile, Song and her bugged out goon squad roll up to HQ like, surprise losers, and just straight up take out Mern. Sad stuff, man. But then, Judo Master jumps in like, sup, bitches? Hardcore throws hand with him, but Adebayo zaps and take him out. So now the crew rolls up to a veterinary clinic. Eagly's recovering, thank Eagle Jesus. They're like, dang, we lost Mern, who's in charge now. Economist is like me, and instantly everyone's like, fuck. No, all eyes turn to Hardcore, who's basically been tired of everyone's BS since episode 1. So the gang's like, we gotta take out this giant space cow before the butterflies can teleport it away. And Adebayo's trying to be all Peacemaker, I'm sorry, we tight, right? And Peacemaker, bro, he's not having it. He hits her with that emotional WWE finisher. Our friendship is over, ouch. So Adebayo calls her mom. Amanda cold as ice Waller like, hey, can you send the Justice League or at least Weasel? But Waller's like, nah fam, not enough time. Good luck with the cow. Like, bro, that's your kid. Then Economos sneaks into the butterfly base and plants one of Peacemaker's sonic boom helmet, right? Like boom, bam, and boom. But nope, Space Beef's still mooing. So Peacemaker, Hardcore, and Vigilante are like, fine, let's do it the hard way. And they go John Wick on these butterflies, just straight boom, boom, pow. But then, tragedy strikes, Hardcore gets hit, Vigilante gets stabbed, and Adebayo, chick's like, nope, and jumps in to save Hardcore. Then Butterfly Song shows up like, listen, we're not bad. We just want to save Earth from you dumbasses who value profit over survival. Join us in saving your planet. And Peacemaker's all, activate human torpedo. And before Adebayo can say, wait, what? Boom, she's launched like a cannonball straight into the cow. I'm talking goo everywhere, like alien Taco Bell exploded. Then Peacemaker's like, sorry, Butterfly Song, you made your case, but I gotta go with Plan Kablooey and shoots her human host. But he lets the Goth Butterfly live, cause deep down, he's still got a little heart under all that murdery exterior. Peacemaker grabs Hardcore, and the gang dips all hero style. But here comes the Justice League, late as always. Superman's floating, Aquaman's looking salty, and Peacemaker's like, yo, late dickheads. After the chaos, everybody's in the hospital. Hardcore, Economos, even Vigilante. And Peacemaker, he and Adebayo finally hug it out. She goes to press and drops the whole truth. Project Butterfly, Task Force X, Waller's mess. Exposed! Peacemaker's name? Cleared. Reputation? Still sketchy, but like, little less now. Judo Master, all crying like a little chick over his dead butterfly homies. And Peacemaker, back in his trailer, chilling with Eagly, feeding the last of the alien goo to the Goth Butterfly like, here you go, lil homie. But just when it seems like he's finally got peace, bam! Ghost Dad Augie shows up in hallucinations like, sup son? Wow, so that's it, but don't ghost me, okay? So now's the time, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And you have subscribed, right? Right?